At 3:47 in the morning, a black Suzuki rolled up to the Bellagio. The rider parked at the front entrance, walked into one of Las Vegas's most watched casinos, and vanished less than 5 minutes later with chips worth $1.5 million. But the real trap was waiting after the escape. The rider was Anthony Carleo, 29 years old, a judge's son, a struggling gambler drowning in debt, substance misuse, and the pressure of a life falling apart behind closed doors. At the Bellagio, Carleo had watched high-limit tables for weeks. He saw the cranberry-colored chips, each worth $25,000, sitting in plain sight. He believed the casino was built to catch cheaters, not someone reckless enough to move fast, grab the chips, and disappear before security could react. So he built a plan around speed: a used motorcycle, full riding gear, a dark visor, a quiet hour before dawn. Then came December 14, 2010. Inside the casino, the floor was nearly empty. Carleo reached the craps table, threatened the staff, filled a bag with the highest value chips, and rushed back outside. Security was still trying to understand what they were seeing. 4 minutes and 38 seconds after entering, he was gone. For one perfect moment, it looked like he had beaten Las Vegas. Then he got home and realized he was holding a fortune he could not spend. The chips were not cash. They were marked, tracked, and instantly flagged by the Bellagio. Every attempt to exchange one could expose him. So the man who had taken $1.5 million now had a bag full of evidence. He searched for buyers in Las Vegas's underground gambling world. The offers were humiliating, a fraction of the value. Everyone knew the chips were too dangerous to touch. That should have been the moment he disappeared. Instead, he wanted attention. Under the username Biker Bandit, Carleo began posting on a poker forum. At first, he asked hypothetical questions. Then he started revealing details: the valet location, the number of people at the table, information the public had never heard. Federal investigators were reading. They traced the account, then the internet address, then the apartment, and the anonymous legend became Anthony Carleo. But investigators did not move immediately. They waited. 6 weeks after the casino incident, Carleo walked back into the Bellagio wearing ordinary clothes. No motorcycle, no helmet. He approached the cashier with 5 of the stolen chips. The moment they touched the counter, the escape was over. Security detained him. Investigators arrived. And the man who had spent weeks trying to outsmart the casino learned the truth. They had already found him online. He had not been caught by the cameras. He had caught himself. Carleo later admitted what happened and received 9 years in federal custody. His father, a respected judge, watched his son's name become national news. In Las Vegas, the house does not always need to catch you on the way out. Sometimes greed makes you walk back in.